have a drink with someone to really get to know them. I think. But yes, you can. I think you can have friends, but I just don't think it can be best friends, and maybe even close to best friends. But really, you need to meet someone. And I'm not talking about romantically or anything like that. Let's not get
Yeah,
confused here.
y'all
I'm just talking
listening to
about just
Apocalypse.
friends. You know,
Talk
people
about
that
friends and
you'll
shit.
probably never meet
Yep.
in real life.
Back when we were jiving.
Just usually it's at a
You know,
community like Reddit or
uh, let me get back to the chat room and see. Yeah. Stabby's like, I don't, I don't hate APOC. Uh, I think he's young and impressionable, and you can take from that what you want to. Uh, let's see. I gotta catch up on what you guys said. Wife forgave me, but smacked the shit out of the whore I paid $25. Hey, look, Grandpa Al, I need to come to where you are. If you got a blowjob for $25, fuck this hiccups. Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath, and then you guys can make me take shots. Nobody told me to take shots yet, so hold on. I'm trying to play music so y'all can be like, oh, I'm entertained while Kevin is holding his breath and this bitch is in pain. Now I think I got the hiccups under control, but I don't think I'm ready to roll. I made everything right for y'all, so everybody put me in a fucking horse stall. Didn't work. Didn't work. That's alright. I know you can have close friends you never met, my brother. Take a shot. Oh, shit. Grandpa Al told me to take a shot. Alright, where the fuck is it? Jägermifter coming up. Maybe the Jägermifter will help me get rid of the hiccups. I hope I don't inhale this shit, because can you imagine fucking Jägermifter in your lungs? Come on. 11 hiccups in a second? Seriously. One more and then I'll drink. Come on, hiccup. There he goes. Aha. I beat you, hiccup. I took the shot before you could hiccup. Alright, because I'm going to try to play. I'm going to try to play this game. Hi, Arizona. Hi, Coyotes. Okay. In between hiccups, take another shot. Because I think Grandpa Al said 2 shots, even though I may have read that wrong. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. Jägermifter's a motherfucker right there, y'all. Holy shit. Alright, I'm sorry about the hiccups. I know they're annoying. I'm very sorry about that. I have a pretty good nose for what is annoying radio, and I'm annoying you guys right now. I don't want to do that. Love my friends that are here, Grandpa Al, RD, and Stabby. Now, here's the thing. Here's how I can prove I know these guys. I'm going to give you the primary function, at least on Spreaker, of each of the 3 of these guys. All right, one of them has served in the military that I'm familiar with and is a tough motherfucker, but yet has found his softer side. Another one of them has a deep understanding of taking your brain and getting away from just the logical side, going into the emotional side, understanding humanity across the globe. A third one is a magical insight into logic and reason who will not be tricked. He will not be tricked. He will dig until he is satisfied to find the truth. Now, all of y'all know who I'm talking about. At least the 3 I'm talking about know who I'm talking about. So how accurate was I? If I wasn't accurate, I'll take another shot. If I was accurate, I'll take another shot. Grandpa, I'll take a shot and think nice thoughts. I will. I'm happy. I'm happy right now. I mean, tonight at a semi-pro hockey game, what they call juniors, I got to see a tooth laying on the ice, and I felt for the guy. He was from the visiting team. He got hit by his own guy. It was an accident near the net, and you get a lot of excitement near the net. 'Cause you're like, oh, my score, and it was against the opposing net, of course, our home team. And I said, oh, look at the tooth. And I don't know if I told you guys before, but he dropped his gloves. and skate it off. When you drop your gloves and skate off, what you're saying is this fucking shit is semi-serious. The refs, the re- the refs are obligated to call a timeout when someone's that hurt, where they're fucking bent over on the ice, and you know they're not trying to just delay the game because the other team's about to score or something. You know, it's nothing obvious. They're hurt. They're down. And I was a little pissed off that the home refs, the team I was rooting for, wouldn't blow the whistle because they were fucking ignorant. And I don't like unfairness. I don't like it in any form. But anyway, so this dude left his tooth on the ice, dropped his gloves, and skated off. And what he was doing by dropping the gloves was saying, "I'm fucked up, y'all. I'm really fucked up. I'm dropping my gloves on the ice and skating off the ice because my gloves don't matter to me anymore. And I want to leave something that at least does draw attention if my tooth doesn't." Excuse me. Grandpa Al says, "You're right on the money on all three, Kevin." Thank you, Grandpa Al. I'm not an expert on personalities, but I do know what I see on Spreaker. You know, for all I know, for example, how do we know? This is a critical thinking at work. How do we know that Grandpa Al isn't like an evil man who moves large quantities of drug through New York, and he's trying to just look nice? You don't know. You don't know. Stabby says Debbie's entire case starts and ends with all of history is a lie, and the government is willing and capable of intimidating, control everyone involved for over 50 years, suppressing and hiding information. Well, that's bullshit. I mean, you guys know that the United States government, at least in our country, RD is probably going to go, "I don't care about this shit," but they come from our ranks. They're the guy you knew in fifth grade, Kenny, who was a little over patriotic, but he stuck with it, class president. And these people get into government. Now, the problem comes when they get tempted. You know what it is. They get offered a couple $100,000 for their campaign from the lobbyist, and they're going, "Fuck, I got to pay for my kid's college." Now, this is where your character comes into play. Can you maintain your honor? You might do it for the first 2 years, maybe for the first three, first four, and then the fifth year you're going, I'm not getting any real reward for this, and I'd like my kid to go to Harvard, and you take the payment, and you vote in favor of that company, and you go, did I do it? Did I do anything wrong? I don't know much about that company in the first place. Why don't I go ahead and vote in their favor? I can't believe I'm doing this while hiccuping. Okay, Grandpa Al, I read your old post and I'm drinking another shot. God damn you. So the question is, whose honor is strong enough to stand up against temptation? Is yours, Stabby? Is yours, RD? Is yours, Grandpa Al? I'm incorruptible. Absolutely. You put me in office, which I'll never be in, because you need to please a lot of people to be in office. You need to take the 50 plus percentage popularity point on a given issue and go with that. I can't do that. And that's probably always going to be the problem with world governments. The honest people will stay out of it or lose. And the people willing to wheel and deal, negotiate, duck and dodge, and take a payment here, reject a payment there, they're going to be the ones that make it through. You watch Survivor? You ever watch the movie or the series Survivor? It's people stay off the radar. Just duck low. Just do what you got to do to survive, and don't get your name heard too much, and you'll be fine. What a shame! What a shame that is. Honorable people won't make it in politics because honorable people tell truths that are not popular. That's the problem. That's the problem, and I will remain unpopular for that reason, and that's all right. I was telling her Debbie has far more faith in the ability of the U.S. government than I do. What Stabby's saying, before I even read is Nick's statement, is that Debbie believes, this is what Stabby's saying, Debbie believes that the U.S. government has a major basically a major cover-up going on at any given time, on any given issue. They're out there to fool the masses and keep them in the unknow while they stay in the know so that they can control them. I don't believe that at all. It takes individuals. Now, the one area I will not trust the American government is the military-industrial complex. Very strong force. They take 20% of our budget every year. 10% of that is probably going to stuff that kind of needs to be done. But then you got that other 10%. That other 10% is a big fucking chunk of money. And they're going, well, we need to invest in some dark projects, Well, dark projects could mean anything. Anything. Well, we're afraid that mercury might be used in the next weapons against the United States. Bullshit. Some contractor that works 3 days per year is pulling off $200,000 from the American government to say that they're studying that. That's bullshit. That's something that takes a lot of research to figure out. And how do you get the research done? You have to hire a shitload of people. How do you do that? You pay them a shitload. And what happens then? You've wasted American taxpayer dollars. So you're lost. Sorry about the hiccups, y'all. I'm trying to fix them with shots. Grandpa Al says, I have a high moral fiber. I know you do, Grandpa Al. If you're a Navy SEAL, I know you're good. Nobody's going to make you lie. He says, I learned the hard way that lies never help. They always get found out. Truth can be the hardest things to do no matter who it hurts. Excuse me. And it has to be told. And no one is exempt from what may hurt them later. At least they may have a choice on how to react and what steps they need to take to protect themselves and their family. I missed something from Stabby there. Let me scroll down a second. And I'd like to hear your global view on this, if you don't mind, RD. Stabby says, but Debbie was strawmanning me. Strawman, for you guys that don't know, it basically means attacking an enemy that doesn't exist. So you prop up this opposition that doesn't exist, and you're beating the hell out of it, and your fans are loving you for it, but they don't realize that nobody's in that fighting position. No one's opposing that particular point of view. So Stabby's saying that Debbie was strawmanning me, saying that I think America's perfect and everything is wonderful, but attacking that Debbie was rampaging about me Debbie was rampaging about me tonight, making all kind of bad argument and claiming victory, which is what strawmanning is. Well, I didn't hear about that, Stabby, so I haven't heard that whole argument. I'm just letting you present your side. As you know, I'll let Debbie present her side if she wants to. X-Lax with Jared Top. I'm more worried about Grandpa high dietary fiber. Buzzing. I have a high moral. Dietary fiber. I can tell you guys, man. I was sick a couple months ago. You probably heard the show. And my friend Colin kind of took me under his wing and said, we're going to get your diet right. We're going to get your health right. We're going to get everything right. And but he doesn't know that I'm sipping on Jägermeister Peter. And fuck this hiccuping though. This is radio, man. Come on, Kevin. Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath. Okay, I'm seriously gonna get rid of my hiccups by holding my breath. But I gotta play a song for you guys so that I'm not being totally boring while I do it. Because I'm sorry, that's annoying. I know it is. And this is called. I have no idea what this is. It's called Shag Rug Remix something. So get ready for this.
Spin the record.
I don't know, is it anything you addicted
Not the
to?
mainstream stuff. Not stupid.
Curious about becoming addicted to? Good. Serious if I name something you can relate to. Well, I see.
For people in real town.
Yeah, there it goes. It's finna roll.
Drop that.
Drop it.
Yo, welcome to the world of CC Mixter, man. Remix, yeah. Culture. That's right. Worldwide, we all up in your area. Beat mix up, yo. For real, we concrete possessed to the mix. With moves like
like this? Just listen. Crystal clear.
CC mixed it.
Sound system on a mission. You're my ambition.